During these times of 2020, we are all spending a lot of extra time at home. And I'm sure for most of us, that includes exploring the kitchen. Welcome to today's video. For today, we will explore some healthy cooking methods so you can still cook up a storm and get creative in the kitchen without sacrificing your health. We will also make a detour to see how we can still find balance in these crazy times. The first step is to choose the right method. So let's look at what are some healthy cooking methods that we should rather be choosing. First off, we need to steam our foods. This works for most vegetables, but it can even work for fish. We should boil our food. This works exceptionally well for your harder types of vegetables like carrots, pumpkin and potatoes. And it also works for our starchy foods. Think of your pasta and rices. The third method that we should choose is to oven roast some of our foods. This is nice for your sweet potatoes and pumpkin to bring out their sweet flavor. And it also, of course, works very well for most meats and chicken. Although we are trying to avoid lots of oil, we can still pan grill some of our foods. We want to use smaller amounts of oil, but still get that great flavor. And the last method that we can choose is to leave things raw. That is obviously suitable for your fruits and vegetables. We can leave our carrots raw, onions, and by leaving them raw in some of your meals, you are also getting a new flavor. So that's my next point, is to mix and match the methods to get different flavors and textures into one meal. That'll keep things interesting and tasty. The second tip for choosing healthier cooking methods is to choose the right flavorings. We are talking about less salt and less processed flavorings. Rather play around with natural flavorings and natural ingredients. You can think of frying your onions before adding them to a meal, adding some extra herbs or even some garlic. You can also play around with natural spices. For instance, you can add cinnamon to your pumpkin, or you can add chili to your potatoes. This is all natural occurring, but it will boost the flavor of any meal. And then the third and last easy tip for today is to choose the right sauce. We want to avoid using a lot of butter or choosing cream-based sauces every time. We should rather focus on choosing vegetable-based sauces or even make your own sauce. We should also avoid double saucing. That means you should rather choose, do you want to add the sauce during cooking or do you want to add the sauce while you are eating? Let's go see how we can be creative in the kitchen while staying healthy. So healthy cooking methods doesn't have to be boring at all. Let's see what can we make today with this potato that is delicious and healthy. You will need some olive oil, 2 red onions, 4 cloves of garlic and 4 large potatoes to make 4 servings. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. You can start by chopping the potatoes into wedges. I am keeping the skins on. This is to increase the fiber content. Then you can measure 2 tablespoons of olive oil and drizzle it lightly over. They are ready to go into the oven. After the potatoes have been in the oven for about 30 minutes, you can add your onion and garlic. This can go back into the oven for another 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes since we added the onion and garlic. You can taste the potatoes with a fork. If they are nice and soft, you can put them back into the oven and grill them for a while until they are golden brown and crispy. Our potatoes are done. Now they're the perfect side dish to any meal. So while you are getting creative at home, remember to still exercise and take care of yourself and prioritize self-care. Do some meditation exercises or even some yoga.